What inspired you to start playing basketball?
What inspired me to start playing basketball? Just watching college basketball, Kobe Bryant, a little bit of Allen Iverson, just the way they approach the game, the way the fans reacted when they make a spectacular play, the energy around the arena, that excited me. And I said, man, I want to be a part of that. I want to get people on their feet and do spectacular things. I want to hit big three-pointers. I want to run the floor and throw alley hoops and potentially dunk and catch one. And I want to be in that realm. And I was excited to get better at the game of basketball and see if I can get to that level.
So, from like watching sports when you were younger and like watching them on the TV, was that like what brought you closer to like your goal of wanting to be in the NBA? Was it like started there or?
It started there, but like me, I just fell in love with it because I wanted to like see how it feels like, how to make shots, how to score the basket, how to go on like a 10-0 run by yourself. I want to feel that, being that type of spiritual realm, like, that's what we call it as hoopers, like being that type of realm, like where you can like separate yourself and carry your team in your back. I want to feel that pressure, and it was fun, and I wanted like my teammates rely on me. I want to feel that as you're young and as you get older, you understand it was more of a team sport and just playing together and just figuring it out, and how can I and like just get to that level. And it's not easy. You got to put a lot of work in, but it's fun.
What level of your career do you think you had to work the hardest to get to?
What level of my career? I think in college, because every day I was just competing to get on the draft board each and every day. Like, man, like just I'm relying on scouts, like see if my game is good. To be in a fraternity that everybody's trying to get in, which is the NBA, and it's hard. You're like, man, only 450 people there, and you're trying to see if I'm worthy enough to be in there. But I'm relying on scouts, like to grade me and see if I'm good enough. And every day, every school year, I'm looking after every game or every week. I'm like, how I'm doing, what they think about me, and I think that was a challenge. And that was the hardest, like knowing when you're ready to go, if you're ready to go, and that was hard. And then after getting into the NBA, trying to figure out your match, that was hard too. That was a big challenge because you're not very few comes up in the NBA. Sorry.
It's okay.
Very few comes up in the NBA and just totally gets it. It's a working process, and it's tough. It's hard because you're playing against men. I mean, sorry.
It's okay.
Ask the question again.
No, it's okay.
You good?
It's fine.
You good?
Yeah.
You're playing against grown men, and that's hard because you're trying to figure out what's your niche, get adjusted to physicality because it's different from college, and how can I sustain that, and how can I find my role in this league?
Right. Whenever you like first got drafted and like maybe like your first game, what do you think was the hardest thing for you to overcome during that span of time for you?
First of all, I was like still caught up in cloud line. I was just happy to be there. I didn't really think of nothing of it. I just like, I made the NBA, so I'm good. I can like play as long as I want. But when I got there, I was like, man, like coaches, staff, players, like, yo, like you got to figure it out because man, you can get as soon as quick as you get in, you can get out. And that was, that was like the challenging aspect of the game. Is like, man, like I was just happy to be here, but now I got to like really figure out how can I stay a long time. And I had to like really like regroup, focus, and like, so man, you can't be happy anymore. You're not a kid anymore. Get out of the candy store. Show them that you belong to be here for a long time, and make yourself proud and make history and chase what you'll be chasing, which is championships all years.
Do you think that? Well, actually, I just want to. What inspired you to start Buddy Buckets?
What inspired you to start Buddy Buckets? No, just me being from the islands, having not AU programs, taking care of little kids, and I always wanted to like travel and play against American competition because I feel like that was that, and I know the kids don't have the funds, and I was always that kid walking around with one sheet trying to figure out how can I fund this, how can I fund myself to get to Vegas to go play. And it was like an $800 trip, and like I said, man, like, and I had to like find the money, so I had to like sponsor for like 2 months, 3 months to figure out where I have a piece of paper on my hand, asking people, or I'm cutting grass, I'm hustling, trying to get that money, just trying to figure out how can I get that, and I know how is that, and I we don't have the resources where coaches come each and every day.
Yeah.
It sounds good in the Bahamas, but like coaches got to spend their money, come down, look at talent, and like have a showcase. And we had a showcase, but I feel like it was never enough. You know, you needed more resources, more outlets to make it. And I found it, and I just want the kids to have the best opportunity they can have, and just know that when they come over here and like they know they got that, this is like the best shot I got, you know, and just different outlets where they can like, so somewhere they can be seen from a college coach or a scout where they can have a chance to play balls in college or professionally.
Right. So it was more of like you giving back and giving those kids the opportunity that you didn't have.
Right, get our kids the opportunity to have, and where they got to hustle, because I know how it is, and I know it's tough, and I know that God's blessed me in tremendous ways. So I'm just using my platform and using what He's given me just to get back and touch those kids' lives.
So you mentioned your faith. How do you maintain that throughout?
I mean, it's tough, man. And like we all not perfect. We all sin and fall short of the glory of God. But just my family keeps me intact. Whether prayers, prayer calls, or whether it's just reading before every game. I read my couple of scriptures I have that I read before every game, and just praying in the morning. Sometimes you forget to pray. You come and get caught up in this world.
Right.
You get lost in the sauce, and you forget that what's the main priority was God, because He give you life, health, and strength each and every day to go out there and like pursue your dreams. And He's blessed us in so much ways. And sometimes it's hard to this God deserves all the glory and praise. We can't forget about that.
Yeah. How was it growing up with a lot of siblings?
Growing up with a lot of siblings, it was. I never thought it was a lot. I never thought it was a lot. I always thought it was fun. It was challenging for my mom, because as a kid you never get it, but as an adult you really now you get it, because now you have your kids. You understand. But we never went to sleep hungry. We always had clothes on our backs, and that was life. That was more important than anything.
Yeah.
Us enjoying that, and we know that we didn't have the money to do things that we all want to do, and fulfill our desires that we want as kids. But we got by, and we just know that when we get older, we had to find that void to help mommy when she gets older, or help somebody had to make it to get it. Somebody had to make it to help each other. Yeah. So it was fun. I never looked at it as a challenge. It was fun. All my brothers and sisters, we all are close, and we all it was just the way of life. Growing up in the islands, it was used to having a big family, and I mean, I enjoy it. I never traded for anything in the world.
How do you think that your experience growing up with your family has shaped the way that you are as a dad?
It's just, first of all, I didn't have a dad in my life. I had it for a little bit, but when you're 8, 9-year-old, you never really get to understand what's having a father means to you until you get to 13 or 14, when stuff really gets hard, when you need him to be there. And I never had that, so I had to figure it on my own, which was fun for me. I call it fun because it's a challenge in life that we all face challenges in life, whether it's spiritually, financially, parents not there, is always a challenge. I just look at it as fun because you have the obstacle you have to overcome. Yeah. And that was one I had to overcome. And up to this day, me and my dad is so cool, but if he needs something, I'll give it to him. But I'll talk to him, but I just know that there's a boundary, but I just always respect level for me and my dad, but I never look at it no different way. I just look at it as fun.
Yeah. Do you think that during those pivotal times in your life, 13 or 14, that pushed you more towards basketball?
Yes, it did, because I just know I had to find a way. And you had to invest in that, and you had to sacrifice. And life is all about sacrificing. If you want to really make it somewhere, you got to sacrifice. Yeah. And I had to sacrifice, where it was going out with friends, being on the court longer than I wanted to, watching more basketball, studying the game, being obsessed with it. I had to sacrifice. And like I said, that was the fun thing about me. Yeah. I had to find something that was fun in life. You had to find something that is worth your time and was fun for you. If you don't enjoy doing it, don't do it. And I enjoy watching basketball, playing basketball, studying it.
Yeah. How do you envision the next phase of Golden State Warriors playing alongside Steph Curry?
That's just coming to the NBA. I mean, coming to the NBA. And Steph, like I always tell everybody, Steph was like part of the reason why it helped me get drafted so high because the way he shoots the ball, and I was trying to like watch how they play, and I said, man, I can shoot the ball like him, or I can be able to get drafted high because the league was trending in like the shooting era, and that's when Steph was going crazy, and then everybody in the league is like, oh, we need to get 3-point shooters to sprays the floor, and I was having a good year in Oklahoma, and just going State, I just want to be a sponge, learn from him, and learn from the coaching staff, learn from the veteran players like Draymond, Andrew, guys that have been there a long time, and learn the system, and just feel like how I can be effective for them and help them to get them back into what I'm calling them. That's it?
I think so.
Good. That was a good one. It was good. That was dope.